Hey friends, it's Jenny, and I've got a little bit of a December what I worked on share. Some of these have corresponding videos, some do not, but let's just go ahead and get started. Now this particular layout I made for Mood Board Magic, and this used the Simple Stories. There's a Pumpkin Spice collection, Fall Farmhouse, as well as Acorn Lane. So I used several different of the collections here. This November title is from Not Just for Boys Kit Club. Got some hearts. These are wood veneer. These pumpkins are wood veneer that I just had in my Mood Board Magic kit. The banner, and I cut a circle here, cut it in half. This is washi tape that I actually used from what I had pulled out, but these are just two old photos of my son George. And again, I just created this with Mood Board Magic. I do not believe that there is a video for this one. I know there's not a video for this one, and this was just one that I knew I had. So in looking through my old photos, excuse me, I had these particular pictures of my son's preschool program, and it was obviously for Thanksgiving, and they had, you know, the little Indian headbands, and they had drums and things like that, and I remembered that Crate Paper had an old collection that had Pilgrims and Indians in it. So to get these papers documented, I did go ahead and take out that collection. This particular strip here, this is from the banner sheet. I used two of the exact same. I had more than one collection. Carta Bella Echo Park warehouse sale, thank you. So I used the exact same background for both of the sheets, which was just a nice grid. I used another one of the border strips on the top here. Here is just one of the cut aparts that I used. I've got a wood veneer leaf along with one of those copper leaves and stickers. These four squares were from just different pieces of the paper that I cut out and layered up there. Feeling Loved is from the sticker sheet. These are from chipboard, another wood veneer, another copper heart. So pretty much a lot of the stuff that I used here, except for the paper, was from my Mood Board Magic kit. I had not included this collection, but the additional things that I've added, as far as, you know, the wood veneer and things like that, they were in my Mood Board Magic. In page 2, I went ahead and I used the sticker Thankful here. More of wood veneer leaves. We've got a chipboard leaf, another sticker, Feeling Blessed, Feeling Loved. That was cool. This is another one of the cut aparts that I just cut and framed. This is one of the cut aparts that I used. And then two more pictures. Now this is my son George, and that's my nephew Brandon. This particular tablescape here was, George was in Mrs. Baldwin's class. This is when he was 4 years old. And these are just, the feathers are making up the names of the kids in the classroom. So this is one I know I did not make a video for. I used Mood Board Magic supplies along with this particular kit from Carta Bella, the paper. Now the next one is a layout I made for a cherry on top sketch challenge, and I don't think I ever uploaded the video. If I did, it'll be there in my history, but I don't remember if I did or not. These are old photos of my little guy, and my husband works for the railroad. So when Georgie was little, his room was painted, and there was a border. My mother-in-law painted all around his room, like train tracks and trees and things like that. That's why his little comforter had a train on it. But this is just a photo of him. He was wearing a little Seahawks onesie with his little hat and his very fluffy new, he got Houndy on the day he was born, but he was still fluffy and like new here. Now Houndy is not fluffy. He's got some wear and tear on him. But then again, he was just over a year old here. And now he's 22. Sorry, excuse me. In the sticker sheet, there was this train, so I just went ahead and put that on some foam dots. I used the little boy and the puppy here. That was from the sticker sheet. The trains, trucks, and toys was just one of the pieces of ephemera. I've got this little dude Puffy sticker. Both of the stars here are from chipboard. The other stars are just stickers. The little football is a piece of chipboard. And this train here, that was a bigger piece that I went and cut down to fit here. And then just the red and white polka dot, you know, for the middle. But like I said, I did this for a Cherry on Top sketch layout. I don't believe I did film a video. I don't think I ever posted it. So that's another layout I got done. Now this one was obviously, why would you know this? This was actually the layout that was due on January 1st for Cherry on Top. And there is a video, and I did share what I used here. This is mostly items that I picked for my December use. The embellishments are all from Simple Stories. I've got some Scrap and Happy Studio Flair. But the papers, other than like this was a scrap. These were 6x8 cut in different pieces. Were from one of the baking collections from Simple Stories. I can't recall the name of it, but I had no 12x12 papers left. So these two papers here, the stars and the red, are from a paper pad. But these are photos of my daughter Amanda when she was little, and we were just baking. We were doing some baking. The next layout I have here is another double pager, and this is one I did with Melanie from She Shed Scrapper. Melanie and I teamed up to do some layouts. She provided the sketches. We used the same collections to see what each other would come up with. So this has been, there was a video for this, a process video. I talked all about this there. So if you want to take a look at that, please do. Now what's funny is Melanie and I did another layout. I can't find it. I mean, there's not many places that it can be. We did a one-pager as well, and I can't include it here, but I'll include a picture at the end because I don't know where it is. It's terrible. Yeah, that's because I have layouts and layouts and layouts that need to be put away. That's my own fault. Now this layout here, this was another Cherry on Top sketch challenge where I used the What's Cookin' collection from Simple Stories. The top and the bottom were from one sheet that they have the 2x2s on there, or 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then the middle pink, I just used some scraps and things like this, but there is a process video on this one as well, so if you want to take a look, it'll be there for you to peruse. This one was another Cherry on Top sketch layout. Do you see a theme here? I do really like to participate in the Cherry on Top sketch layouts because I get those cherry points. This is a Bramble Fox title. I've got some Scrap and Happy Studio Flair. The puffies, I believe, I'm not gonna, I can't recall off the top of my head, and I know I said it in the video that I created earlier. But this was, oh, I created this for a Cherry on Top layout, but the kit that I used was my Through the Sea, the Mood Board Magic. So, now these two layouts that you'll see here are now layouts that I made for Scrapbooking Fanatics, the Inspire box. There are videos, there's a video on the collection that I received as well as the layouts that I created. But these are just another one where I've got Quinn and Santa, and all of the products I used were from that Inspire box. Same with this layout here of my other grandbaby Josie. These were just all products that were in the December Inspire box for Scrapbooking Fanatics. Like I said, there's another video on here that talks all about the beautiful gems and the supplies that were received. Now I have here cards that I made with that collection as well. So I made 8 different cards. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. These are just going to go so that I have them ready to go next Christmas. And that's about it. Now, there are some things that I don't have physical copies of to share, and that's because they were made as gifts. So I'm going to go ahead and pop at the end of the video here I made some Memory Dex cards for some friends, along with cards, and then I also did a little bit of an advent calendar for them. Now they did get it late, so I didn't get to them on the 1st, but I made 12 days worth of ornaments or just pieces of ephemera for them to use that I stitched on. So I will go ahead and show some of that at the end here of the other things that I made. So I'm going to get my act together and start keeping things that I make in a month in a box so that I can do these wrap-ups. Like I said, I know for right now some things are missing because I don't know where they are, which is terrible, as well as they were things that I had already gotten rid of. So I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think. Do you like these monthly wrap-ups? I know that I enjoy watching them, and if it's something you'd like to see, I'd be happy to continue doing them. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for your time. God bless, and have a great day. Bye.